Hello, this is Jim Duffy of Refining Fire Chilies, and I want to welcome you to our video series called Peppers 101. In this video series, we hope to educate you and teach you about different kinds of chilies from all over the world, and peppers. So peppers are chilies, chilies are peppers, whatever you want to call them. Generally, sweet peppers are just called peppers, and chilies are the ones that have heat. But whatever you want to call them, peppers, chilies, makes no difference. So we ask that you we hope, it is our hope that we will inspire you to grow and cook with and eat and share new chilies. Chilies you've never had. Chilies have different flavors. If you walk through my grow and I had you taste 20 chilies, all 20 would have a different flavor. I'm serious. So move out of the boredom of jalapenos and bell peppers and move into different kinds of chilies. That's what we want you to learn about. So we want this to be an educational video library with hundreds of videos on peppers. We will try to do most of the videos on plants, but there are times when we will just lay the chilies out on the table and talk about the chilies and just show them on a table. But we're going to try, with all intents and purposes, to do it on plants, do the videos on plants. So share this with your friends, your neighbors, your coworkers, and your family members, of course. And we also inspire you and ask you to get your children out into the garden. This is our message we're going to have on almost every video. Please, get your children into the garden. Get them out in the garden. Get them out in the fresh air. Spend time working with the plants with them. Let them see the miracle of from seed to the dinner table. It's a process, folks. Take them through the whole process and start as young as possible. But if you got a teenager that you've really neglected to spend time with because you've been working a lot of hours, your wife's been working a lot of hours, it's never too late. Get your kids out into the garden and then get them into the kitchen and learn to do cooking new dishes with them at your side. You will build character, self-esteem, a work ethic. And then if you have a lot of food that you cook with your chilies or other foods, go ahead and serve a neighbor that's in need. That's another lesson you can teach your child. So get your kids in the garden and in the kitchen. So the pepper we are looking at right now is from France. Viva la France! It is the Petit Marseillais. Petit Marseillais. Why do I love this chili? I love this chili because it has almost like a sweet tangerine flavor with very little heat. Some people who have a high heat tolerance will say there's no heat. It is delicious, roasted or stuffed. You want to wait till it gets to that tangerine orange color before harvesting, though, because that's when it's at the peak of flavor. It is a French heirloom. It is. It can be very, very productive. The worms got my few early peppers, but they didn't get these. So we have a few ready to pick now for seed. But the Petit Marseillais, my goodness, it has never been a big seller on my website. Never has. And I don't understand, because it's one of the best tasting chilies I have. It's at least in my top 20, and don't ask me to list my top 20. All I can say is it belongs in my top 20, maybe even my top 10. It is a delicious, fruity, juicy chili, and it really kicks out a lot of peppers. We don't have a lot on here right now, but there's a lot of flowers up here that are going to turn into peppers. So it'll get going. It's early in the season. It's mid-July 2024, July 17th to be exact. So, normally we won't have a lot of peppers on these till like mid-August. So, this is going to put out a lot more peppers, folks. This is generally the size they get. I'll put my hand next to it. I don't have big hands, but my hands are big enough. They're not tiny hands, but they're not big manly man hands either. Excellent roasting, stuffing, chopped up in salads. Petit Marseillais. Excuse me. Ripens from green to like a tangerine orange, yellow orange. Plants will get 4 to 5 foot tall or taller. They will need to be staked because these peppers have some weight on them. These peppers do not have that great of a flavor, green. Some people may say they do, but in my opinion, they don't. So you don't want to You don't want a branch full of heavy green peppers to fall down and break off before they ripen and get the good flavor. So you're going to want to stake them, and you're going to want to tie them up like I have here, just to prevent that. Especially if there's some wind and some storms that come your way in the summer. If they got a lot of heavy peppers on a branch, it's going to probably blow over and break, and then you'll lose the peppers. So I encourage you to do support them, okay? The Petit Marseillais from France. Definitely underrated pepper. You guys need to try this one. I'm not just saying that so I sell you more seeds. I'm saying that because it's a great pepper. Oh, the train's coming by. So that means it's time to end this video. So this is Jim Duffy of Refining Fire Chiles. And that train is tooting the horn for Petit Marseillais. Get your kids in the garden and the kitchen and spend time with them. Invest in your children. Take care.